Hey guys, welcome at a little sneak peek of Outerline behind the scenes at the moment.
Honestly, your paper thin, same apologies for getting real old and probably put the nail in the coffin.
Alright guys, this is a bit of a raw, not fully filmed, droned, bloody episode already, so I'm going to fill you in a little bit more about this, but this is my life at the moment. We have got a major bloody mess. I've got cars pulled apart, I've got tools to the yin-yang, I've got concrete dust and everything all over my floors. Have a bloody look at this joint, eh? It is a mess. I've got 2-day-old McDonald's sitting on the bench. I got a dog that's very crook with his nuggets just cut off. Sorry, Bungie, had to do it. The little fella's just had his nuggets chopped, and also he had a hernia on his belly, so like copped a double whammy. He's got stitches all on his belly and all in his nuggets, and he's not a happy camper. I'm going to fill you in a little bit about this episode. So this episode is a little bit of a look into my day-to-day life at the moment already. You also, in this episode, you're going to find out exactly what's happened with the 80 series because the motor has been pulled apart and we know what's gone on. Also, I have bought a new car, so you're going to find out what that is. It's not new, it's an old car, but it's new to me. So we're selling the 200 and I've already purchased a new car. That'll rock up Friday or Saturday, so you'll see that. Might be a little bit of a surprise to you actually. Leave it in the comments now and see if you can guess what it is before you see it. But you'll see that at the end of the episode. And in this one, I'm just going to explain sort of what I do. So I do YouTube as my full-time thing. It's not the greatest paying thing in the world, that's for sure. So at the end of every year we get hail come in already, and lately we've had crappy weather, we've had storms. We've had wind. We've had hail. Hail. All right, we're doing the run home in the golf cart from dinner. Well, it's soaking wet. You can't even sit down. Look at these two. We've had just hectic weather, and if you're around the southeast Queensland area, you would have heard about all the big hailstorms we've had. So I'm a hail technician away from YouTube. Before that, I was earth moving for 20 years. Then I left that. I learnt the trade of paintless dent removal and hail repairs, which was probably one of the most stressful times in my life, but I'm super glad that I did it because it's a very rewarding trade, and today I'm going to actually show you exactly how it's done. Rightio guys, I thought I'd just mention we are well over halfway to the tinny getting given away on the 22nd of December. Entries close on the 21st at midnight. $25,000 worth of boat here, and I promise you guys, this is the best odds you will ever get to win a $25,000 boat. If you can spare $20 to enter, just jump in. I would love to see it go to someone who really needs it. It's delivered to you anywhere in Australia. It's got all the bells and whistles, guys. So jump on in, grab an entry, then immediately you will be emailed 20% off our entire store. So there's your Christmas shopping sorted, all in one go. Good luck to anyone who has entered. Cheers, guys. And then, so I did that, and then I transitioned into YouTube at the same time, which is now my full-time gig. And at Christmas time, I do this for a bit of a run into the next year and get the bank account up a bit because it is good money doing hail, but it doesn't come around very often. But we've been kissed on by whatever it is, and right here in Brisbane, we copped some major hail. There's PDR techs coming from all over the world to Brisbane, and very grateful for PDR to you, Wayne and Sharon. They're in the same complex as me. I just give them a hand from time to time. They got a heap of work on, and they said, do you want some work? And I said, yes, I need it. We need to pay for an 80 motor. We've got Christmas coming up. And you'll know, like in the new year, the run into January is like really slow, you know what I mean? So that's what's going on, alrighty? So today I'm going to show you how to push hail. I'm going to tell you what's happening with the 80. I'm going to show you what car we've just bought, all right? Anyway, I cut my hand pretty bad yesterday on fixing a roof of a 300 series, and yeah, basically peeled my knuckle back, and then every time I kept working, it'd peel it back again, just keeps bleeding. So anyway, this is our warehouse. It's where the big girl lives, and you can just see there's dust and stuff all over the floor. So this isn't how we always live. I promise, we are clean people. But let's go out here and have a look at this car. So this is a 300 series cruiser that I've been working on. The bonnet was just totally hail damaged. And these cars are like pretty much all aluminium except for the rail and the back quarter. So this has already been repaired. I've repaired the roof, and these are a pain in the ass to pull apart. Look what you got to do. I get a lot of people saying, don't you just like suck the dent out? Because it's not really understood what we actually do as PDR guys. It's physically really hard work, hot work, and can be stressful because of this. You're pulling apart $120,000 cars, dropping full headlines. You've got to try and push dents with no access up through here with special tools. You can get access to some parts to the roof. The roof's all aluminium, very hard to repair compared to steel. Easier to dent, harder to repair. But yeah, we've dropped the headlining. So I've repaired the whole roof here, you can see. It looks beautiful now. Not that you'd be able to see, but you can use those shadows to see the dents. But yeah, I've repaired the roof. There was a really bad dent in the top aluminium part just here of the tailgate, so that's fixed. I've done the cant rails, which is these parts here, and they have to be all glue pulled. I'll show you that later. Like, you'll find it super interesting, hey? And if you've had a hail damaged car at the moment, you'll be able to see exactly what goes in to fixing your car and why it's super expensive. And anyway, my job this morning is now to put this back up. I didn't finish till nearly 7 o'clock last night. I've been working sort of like 7:30 in the morning till 6:30, 7 at night. And then I've been going home and editing for 2.5 hours to make sure I keep weekly videos up. And I've just been proper busting my ring. So anyway, here's a little look into the Outerline lifestyle at Christmas time. All right, putting these headlinings up takes a lot of fiddling around. Like, you've got to pull out all the holy candles, and you've got to pull out the lights, the air conducting, the pillars, the B pillars, sometimes the C pillars. You've got to pull out all the plugs. In this case, it's all clipped up. It's hectic, and you've got to be careful of all your stuff like airbags and stuff like that. So I won't run through this whole process because it is a mission, and it's a mission by yourself. And Wayne helped me yesterday, but no one's here to help me today. So you've got to like guide the back sections in as best as you can. Then you've got to try and get these parts in without sort of damaging this headlining, and that's the hard part, because if they're creased like it's starting to there, you've got to quickly put them down, lift the front up. This ain't going to be easy. Well, some cars are hard and some cars are easy. Land Cruisers, or any station wagon for that matter, is a bit of a pain in the butt. You take a bit of time, try and be as gentle as you can, and you'll get it in with no dramas. I've got that headlining up, and that was a time lapse. I know it looks fast, but it wasn't. You really got to take your time with putting these cars back together. Like I said, Wayne helped me pull it apart because I hadn't pulled apart a 300 before, but just take your time and do it. It's not too bad. But now, after the roof lining's all put up, it's like putting all your rear visors up, your handles up here, all your lights. Like, look at this. Whoa. Not just that, you know, you got all your wiring plugs that have to go back everywhere they came. Even in your rear vision mirror, you got to put all that behind. Yeah, so it's not easy, that's for sure. And look at this, even the rear visors, they plug into power, because when you fold it down, your little light comes on here for you. The 300s are a very, very, very well-built car, I'll say that. Like, even like, you know, I don't want to bring it up, but we've seen that big crash over in Western Australia on our travels that you would have seen we mentioned. Yeah, like that car saved their lives. That was a 300 series, and they are just super, super well built. Even like to the point of putting these grab handles on, they're so beefy and heavy, you know what I mean? Like, they actually weigh like probably, I don't know, 500 grams, just that. and they got good covers and everything that go on, so they're very well built cars. So you're behind your rear vision mirror here, you got 4 different little clips like these that'll go in. Plug all those in. This back bit will push up against the glass and slide up, clips in. Then you've got this little cover plate here that will go, get those 2 bottom ones in, and it'll clip in like that. You got a nice looking little cover plate here somewhere. Where's he put it, the big fella? So you just have your cover plate there that clips on. That's the rear vision mirror done. Hey. The light, these can be like the biggest pain sometimes, right? You got to open this sunglasses case. There's 2 screws inside here with most vehicles, but with this one there's not. I was a bit nervous with this because I haven't pulled one apart before, and just grabbing the edges of this and just going boom, ripping it out can feel sketchy as. We've got the big clip that'll go in here. It's pretty good with the clips and stuff because if it doesn't fit, it won't go, sort of thing. So that's gonna come over here. Found it. This one doesn't go in the light. It goes up here like that. Then you've got your white one that'll go in here, your black one that will go in here. Then you've got, this will slide up and it's got to go above the roof at the same time. That's it, mate. Your light's in. Alright, last thing is your holy handles, which is these bad boys here. So you want it like that, that's back. This one here. So sometimes you can just bang these in, but you've got to pull these clips out. They're a nightmare out of here. And you've got to put these metal clips, they'll spring out. Sometimes they spring into the roof and it's a nightmare. So this one here, you got to pull these clips back out. Sometimes you can pull these clips fully in and just like bash it in, but this one you can't, and this can be a nightmare sometimes. I think I'm doing it how I'm meant to. You hear that 2 little clips. Then you've got your black tab just here. This black tab goes in and that puts pressure on that spring and pushes it out, so you can hold on to them for young and old if you have to. So that's it, run around. That's got 6. I've got to put on that whole side then. Roof lining's back up. We're done. Roof lining's up. I've checked everything. Everything's working. You just check all your stuff, like all your lights, you know what I mean? Your door lights, that's working. Everything's working there. We've got lights up there. No, we don't. We've got the power that this plugged into here, and then once you go like that, you've got a nice little light there to get ready. So we're done. That's it. All right, so we've got 2 little dents on the outside of this door here, right? I've tried glue pulling them because it's aluminium. You can't do it, it's really strong. So I'll have to take apart this whole door card and then pull this external mirror off, literally just to get a dent here that you can probably barely see. See that little flicker? That's what I have to get. And there's one just here. You probably will be able to see there, that little ripple in the light there. That's what I pull apart this whole door for. First off, you got a screw in here, pull that screw out. You've got this cover that sits behind here, that just pops out with a little tool. Then you've got a screw behind there. You've got this little tool here that you will get behind this window winding mechanism, and that will pop out, and then you disconnect the electrics behind it. Then you've got this wooden door trim, because this is a top of the line 300, I'm pretty sure. So that will pop out. Then you've got 2 screws down under here, and then the door is just clipped with these clips. You see these clips just here, those ones. So it'll just go dong 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 and feel real sketchy. Then once you got all that off, it should pop up like that. Oh, this bit will slide out from behind. I've got a few more wires here to undo, like the electrical wire to the door handle. That clip should pop out pretty easily. All right, that clip comes out. And we got a clip down here for the bottom light. Then the door card's off. Now you'd be forgiven to think that you're in the clear there, wouldn't you? But she's still fully covered. So you then have to pull all these clips off. All right, there's gonna be more wires to pull off. Then you'll get access in behind the door there. You can pull your speaker out and you can get behind your door there. And this will be coming out here. I'll disconnect this wire, pull that out. I should be able to get to the nuts that will let that come off. Someone's calling me. Hello, Adam speaking. All right, so I've got into there now, and there's 3 nuts in there you just undo. That's all nice and loose, but it's an electric mirror, righty? So you're gonna come around here, follow this along. Got a trim tool remover, that will go behind here. Just got to remember where everything comes from, because that's the hard part. And it goes around the back of that window. Don't drop the nut down the back of the door, or else you're not going to be happy. And definitely do not drop the mirror. Ta-da! So all that was to then get access into here. You see what I mean? Now I can get direct access to this dent here and push it with a tool instead of glue pulling it. Plus, I should get to this one through the same hole. All right, now that I've got the light set up, you can see that dent way better, hey? Right there. See him in that light? That gives me access into that. A lot of people probably wouldn't even worry about that, but yeah, when you're fixing hail damaged cars, you gotta get them. Then as we come back here, you probably see another dent just here. Half the battle with getting dents out is getting good access, you know, into the dents. So what we actually do is use these sharp tips, but we got many different tools to use, and I'll put it there for you. It's going to be very hard to do this one-handed, and I probably won't be able to finish it off, but you can see here, I'm just pushing into that really dark space, levering off the inside of the door there. You got to have good eyes for it. Just keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Like I said, aluminium is a lot more difficult than steel to repair, so that's why it's more expensive. I'll keep pushing this out with 2 hands because I'll be able to do it much quicker and more accurate. That's exactly how you repair a little dent like that. Can already see it disappearing. All right, so that's where the dent was here. You can see it's completely gone. All that to get that little dent out. So that's it. So next time a PDR guy gives you a quote and you think it's a little bit high, just remember that. There's so much to do with it. I actually really do enjoy it. Like it can be real frustrating sometimes, as you could probably see. You've got to have like really good eyes. You got to be able to concentrate to like the nth degree, if that's a word. Like I sit there sometimes and I'll stare into that light for 12 hours a day, just pushing dents with my headphones on. And I guess like in last week's video, I said like I got diagnosed with ADD, and you can get like really hyper focused with some stuff, you know. And when I was learning this trade, it took me ages. It was stressful. I'd literally nearly come home crying some nights to Sarah because I was so stressed out. I was getting out of my earth moving business, going all in on this, and I was no good at it, you know. So I think having ADD really, I was just so determined and so concentrated on it. I finally got it, you know. There was a few people that really helped me through in the hail sheds and here with Wayne, and yeah, so anyway, I'm pretty competent, pretty good at it now, and yeah, I enjoy it. But it's literally like an art form, hey. Like I don't know if you can see the orange peel in the car here, but you're literally pushing that dent and blending it into all of that sort of orange peel, you know what I mean? And then that's like 1/1,000,000th of it. Like once I show you the rails, how you have to do rails, sometimes we'll do a rail with like 100 dents on it, like this big, right? And you'll pull the whole rail and it'll look all right. Then you'll get your light, like here, you'll put your light right back like that so you can see a shadow over the whole rail, and it will be like warped like a bloody racetrack. Then you've got to use something like this, which is a blending hammer, and you have to blend that whole panel straight. So that was my toughest thing, was learning how to use this, but this is by far the thing that makes you a quick PDR guy. And the quicker you are, and the better you are, the more money you'll earn because you get paid per vehicle. So yeah, that's it. That's how you push a dent. Later on, I won't keep doing this, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of behind the scenes stuff, what I do, and you know, how I keep things going. And I'll show you a bit later on the next car, just a big dent and just how to do it, because it's super, super interesting. You guys will enjoy it. So anyway, I'm gonna fix the rest of this car. Righty, I'll show you this fun bit, glue pulling. So this isn't very badly dented. They're not too bad, they're not great, but you can see one here, one here, one here. There's a couple up here too. But this is back to steel now. Let's get a bit of metho. You want to just dry those few dents there, right? And then here we've got glue tabs. So this is where people are right when they go, don't you just suck them out? These ones we do. We've got different size glue tabs here, right? Got big ones, small ones like this. We got different shapes, and then they go like this, and they go right up to like really big glue tabs like that. So in this case, I'll use these small ones. These are my favorite, these sort of 3 sizes. You get a glue gun and special glue, right? You want to put a dab just on your glue tip, and you just want to stick him on to your dent. So we'll do all 3. Bigger dents, you use bigger tabs, like that. And so, like I was saying before, some of the rails you'll do, there's 150 dents like these or bigger in them, and you've got to repair it. It does get to a stage where it has to go to a like conventional repair, like a smash repairer, but usually they'll always try to PDR them. They'll take about 15, 20 seconds to a minute, depending on if it's cold. So if the weather's freezing, you got different glue. You can also got heat guns to heat up the panels to make the glue stick better. But then also it gets that hot and humid that this glue doesn't work because the panel's too hot. So then you've got cooling stuff like nitrogen, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. But anyway, here we've got a slide hammer with a little grip on the bottom of it. You want to just hook it around the glue tab. Pull them all off like that. When the weather's good like this, you can just peel the glue off the car, but sometimes you've got to use metho, like that one. I'll show you what you're left with then. You can see just above my finger here, it's actually pulled the dent outwards, so it's not actually a dent anymore. It's actually pulled it out. You got 1, 2, and 3. Here's the fun part. You got tap down handle and tap downs. Different sorts, right? So that's metal if you really want a direct hit on a certain part of a panel. Then this is a rubber tipped one, and when I'm working on aluminium, this is steel, this part of the car, the only part of the car actually, but I put a felt tip on the end of it, or a bit of felt tape. Then what you want to do is you're gonna actually tap these lumps back in and blend them into the panel and into that orange peel again. You won't be able to see it from there. I'll try to keep it clear if I can, but I doubt it. Dents are gone. They're gone as much as like what you guys would be able to see, or especially if you didn't have a light on it. But what you do then is you put the light way back here like this. I'll be able to see any imperfections in that panel, which I can. And this is a blending hammer. So I'm just gonna actually blend all the metal back together. Perfect. That's it. Dent's gone, my friends. You cannot even see a ripple out of place there. That's awesome. Then we just check over the whole car, and that's it. That's very, very small basic dents, but that is how you glue pull. Rightio, that is another day down. What's the time? 6:30. You can see that. So yeah, what I've done here is pulled the big boat out of the warehouse here, you can see. I'm gonna tidy up in the morning, so I've got a heap more room here, just so Wayne and Sharon can bring some more cars in and store them in here in safety. But here we go, this is the one I've started today. I've done both sides, but if you can see the hail on this bonnet, might be hard to see through the camera. But yeah, that's a new bonnet. They're all really big ones. It's just too much. So that's about what a new bonnet looks like. Look at that. It's absolutely hammered. And there's heaps of little ones you can't see in between that. The roof's not much better, and I have to repair the roof tomorrow. So I'll be back, pull off this roof rack and fix all the hail in this roof. Sez was here before, after work. She got here at about 5. She packed all our orders from the weekend, so the postman will come tomorrow and you guys will get your merch. But tomorrow I'll just show you one of these big dents. I want to do a time lapse on it and show you exactly what it looks like as it comes up. Then that'll be it for the dent stuff. I want to show you some stuff on the 80 motor, exactly what's happened, and then fill you in a bit more on the car that we've bought. It's nothing super special, all right? So don't think we've gone out and spent a shitload of money. Rightio, the next day, and isn't this job always fun, removing or installing a Rhino roof rack? Anyway, I'm glad I installed this hoist in my shed. I know I'll get questions about where I got it, and I can't remember. It was online, 270 bucks, but it's bloody awesome. It slides along the top beam so I can move my eskies in and out of the boat. But in this case, I used it to lift this off myself without risking any damage to the car. So here we go. First look at the roof in front of where the rack was. Have a look at the bloody damage on that. Right, this is getting up there with damage on a roof. If this was over the whole roof, it'd be a replace the roof jobby, but this one was just on the front, so we're having a crack. So this is the dent here that we are concentrating on, and if you watch it closely, this little light here shrinks the dent a little bit, makes it look smaller and more workable, but I'm pushing it hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times, and you can see it just here starting to come up. Any bits that you push too hard and push a bit high, you can tap them back down. Righty, but there you go. It's getting smaller and smaller, always changing the direction of the light, being patient, and you'll get them up. Rightio, what started out as a big, ugly dent like this thing here is now almost not recognisable. Can you see this? Can you see that bit of stuff right there? That's what that dent ends up like. And now in the light, it's totally gone. So this is it just here. Totally gone. Do this bit with my phone and show you guys something. How big these look in this light here. That's what this little light's for. Is you'll turn this light on. And you can see how much smaller that dent gets. Ready? And then as we move it closer, we can see into the dent and we can just sort of see our sharp tooltip. That's what we're pushing it out with. So yeah, happy days. Rightio, you can see here on this front passenger side quarter of the roof, I've pretty much pushed all those dents out. Those other ones there are on the other side, so I'll get them from that side. But this light shows up any imperfection at all. Even if you can see the dent a little bit, when you take the light away, it'll be completely gone. But in this case, I reckon I did all right. So look, that's it. That's what we do to fix hail. So that one took me about, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes. I've got about 150 dents on this roof I have to fix, and ones that size, there's probably about 15 or 16, maybe more, looking at that. So yeah, it's a big job, pays all right when the hail's here, so it's worth doing. So that's why I said at the moment I'm busting my ass doing this 10, 11 hours a day, doing the outer line stuff after. And tell you what, come Christmas, it'll be a well-earned break. But then if I have 1 week off YouTube, your revenue goes down so much, it's hard to have a week off. Haven't had a week off a video in over 2.5 years. So it's a hard gig. And yeah, just thought I'd show you this to let you know it's not all sunshine and rainbows fishing all the time. This is the sort of stuff you have to do to, you know, still get ahead with your bank account. Anyway, I'll do the rest of this car. Rightio, a day and a half later and I am ready to put this car back together. This one was really difficult, but I'm pretty proud how I got it. Yeah, it's not an easy job. It takes a lot of concentration. Oh. I am buggered. Another big day, a bloody big day. Last night was a big night. Look at this. That's out of the window at the warehouse. It's dark. Actually, it doesn't look that dark through there, but it's almost pitch black. What do we got? 7:10. Last night was 6:30 every night, but it's good. It's good money, and like I said, it's given us a good run into New Year's doing that hail. I'll show you what I've got here. Bit of live action. This video is just a bit of raw footage stuff about us and what we do, and you know what I mean? Like, we really do have to bust our asses to make ends meet sometimes, especially when you've got a busted up bloody 80 series. But anyway, that's the Prado that I was just working on. The Navara is next over here. Got to pull all that rooftop, Alu-cab rooftop, awning, everything off it, and then just to repair the hail on the roof. So this one's done, the bonnet's in getting painted. The bonnet will go on, give it a good wash, and then it's back to the owner. And then behind me here, Sez was here just before. She just packed some orders again from the other day. So when you seen me last, when I was pushing this car and showing you that time lapse. That was yesterday morning, so it's been almost 2 full work days, and I'm only just finished that car now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that about the hail. I've definitely earned this, and have a look what it is. Polarized, all right, from Hudson Brewing. I love my hazies now. Like if you like your craft beer, a hazy is like it's not a real clear beer. It's a bit of a hazy beer, and it's a mid-strength. Oh my God, honestly, you've got to try them. If you're anywhere near Wynnum or anywhere in the Redlands and keen for a feed and some nice craft beers, go down and see me and try these. I guarantee you. But right, I thought I'd just tell you now what's going on with the 80 series. This mic's annoying the crap out of me. Righto, this'll do. So I've just called Michael. So Michael's M&A Mechanical in Tingalpa. He comes highly recommended by Diesel Australia. I also spoke to another mate of mine, Garth, who is a long-time mechanic. He's known Michael for like 30 years and said he is awesome. So the 80 is in the right hands, that's for sure. So heaps of people commented on our last video with the 80, and everyone had their advice to give us, and we really appreciate it. Thank you. We read every single comment. It's just been that busy, it's hard to reply to everybody. But so heaps of people said about the 1HD FTE, all right, which is a fuel injected motor. They are an amazing motor. And also people said a 6BT, which I think is a Cummins, to put that in. I think that I've got that right. So I spoke to Michael about that. They're like $20,000 engines, the Cummins. The FTE, Michael said they're a great motor, but there's a lot of electronical gear that goes into it then. So if you're doing Cape York or remote or whatever and something goes wrong, it can be a lot more difficult to fix once it goes fuel injection. So he said probably best to stay with the motor that we've got. A lot of people said a crate motor. Yes, we could get a crate motor, but to get a genuine crate motor, you're looking way more than what it is to fix our motor. So we are fixing our motor, Michael is, and under his advice, he said everything's getting done. You'll have a brand new motor. It will match the original numbers to the vehicle. So that is by far the best thing to do. So what happened to the 80 motor? Heaps of you guys said a big end bearing. And yes, it has spun a big end bearing. What's caused it, don't know. Water has definitely got into the cylinder. So it had a blown head gasket, and it's been blown for quite some time, and possibly blown from before we bought it, which was just over a year ago. So it's done a good old job on it, that's for sure. So it is costing us $11,000 to redo. It was like about 9 grand to just fix what's wrong with the motor. And we had that option. And he said, you might as well, for 2 more grand, 11 grand, you redo the whole thing. So it's like all the pistons, bores, like the big end. I don't know. I'm not great with motors, but it'll be a brand new motor and it will last us a long time. Like I said, that motor is, that car is Sarah's pride and joy. She loves it. She does not want to get rid of it. She wants to keep it for the next 30 years. All right. So we're repairing the motor. It's going to cost us 11 grand plus whatever it is to do the injectors and the injector pump. So it could be about 13,000, which sucks. Hence why I'm busting my ass in here pushing hail. So anyway, that's going to be sorted. We'll have it back before Chrissy. It should have more power than what it did because things were going wrong with it. So yeah, thank you all you guys for your advice with it, getting involved. I'll update photos and all that sort of stuff as it's getting repaired, and I'll send them through. We can't wait to have it back on the road. So we bought a car and apparently it's turning up tomorrow, hopefully. I might just leave that and I'll show you guys what it actually is. You might laugh, you might love it, you might hate it. You're going to have something to say, I'll bet your butt. We'll be getting rid of the 200 series Cruiser. It's getting sold soon, and then we purchase this new one. If it turns up tomorrow, I'll take his out and I'll show you. We'll drive home in it. The first time I see it will be when you guys actually see it as well. So that's pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to going out and getting that. Hey guys, all right. So you would have seen last night that I was doing a bit of filming with the car that we're getting. And we didn't think it was going to turn up till Monday. There was a possibility it could turn up over the weekend, but Sez was out mowing the lawn, weren't you? Working hard. I was editing up this video, and I got a phone call from the truck guy, and he said, your car's going to be here in an hour. So like we dropped what we were doing and we're coming out to pick it up. So you'll see what it is. At the same time, like we've never seen it before. I've been sent heaps of photos, got a full comprehensive check on it. I feel like I've seen it, but I haven't. So at the same time as we're going to see it for the first time, you're going to see it. It's a bit of an ugly duckling. Like it's not like it's awesome, but you'll see at the end. I'm going to get it looking really cool. Finally, I'll have a tougher car than Sarah. Yeah.
Have you actually told him what you're getting?
No, I haven't.
Ah.
Do you reckon I should now, or do you reckon we should wait till we see it?
Just because you have a working engine doesn't mean it's tougher.
Yeah, I know. I know. But it's certainly going to sound tougher. Here you go. I'll give you a hint. The car that I bought sounds freaking awesome. You can't get a better sounding car than this.
What, a working engine?
You might be able to guess what it is. Yeah, a car with a working engine. Might laugh. You might. Some will say, you idiot. Some will say, that's awesome, won't they? Yeah. Anyway.
Can't please everyone.
5 minutes.
He's so nervous.
Oh, I am. We're 400 metres.
Oh my gosh.
It's on the right-hand side. That's a Camp Boss keg in the back. You can hear rattling.
There it is.
It is
It's not even off the truck yet.
79 Series Land Cruiser.
Woohoo!
We bought a 79. That's the first time we've seen it, and it's come all the way up from Melbourne, Australia.
There she is.
There she is.
Told you it was one less than mine.
The ugly duckling. Look at Canopy. It's actually not that bad.
It's not that ugly.
Nah, Canopy's not that bad. She's a bit dusty. 20-hour drive for the old girl. Wait,
Probably doesn't have any fuel.
it's actually in better nick than what I thought, to be honest with you. There's a dent up here, which I can fix myself right there. There's another dent just here. Apart from it being dirty. Well, you know what I'm doing as soon as I get home, eh?
Washing it?
Yep. I'm washing it.
You're so busy, but you will just...
Yeah, actually, no, I'll finish this video that you guys are watching right now. Wow. What? Can't believe it. Alright, look at this. Clear view mirrors. They're not even very old, and they're flaking paint off them. That's a bit piss poor. So I'll get them painted. Yeah, this thing is going to look awesome by the time I finish. Nah, ARB, mate. Oh, winch, yeah. Anyway, let's get it off.
It's no 80, but, you know. It'll do.
I'm going to get it sounding way better than that. Look at this lady, eh? Says he's jumped in for a drive. Definitely looking forward to that frontline canopy going on, man. They'll look awesome, so.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
What do you reckon about the way it drives?
Oh yeah, it drives good actually. I find it easier to drive than the Mazda I'm driving at the moment.
Yeah, I know. And then the sound?
Could be tougher, but it does sound pretty good already.
Yeah, I love it, eh? I just drove it from Darra all the way back, which was to here, and then Sez wanted to have a go, so about half an hour, and seems to drive really well. It's in probably better nick than I thought it was going to be, and after a wash it'll look even better because it's really dusty. And then I'll give you a quick look through it when we get home. I haven't even opened the canopy doors, so I don't know what's inside it. I know there's a fridge and some lithium stuff, but yeah, I'm stoked. I know. 79, I know, but I love the 79s, man. They're simple, they're reliable, and they're cool as hell. All right, She is home. All right, let's real quick run through. I purposely bought this with a few of the things done that you don't need to spend money on then. So like the ARB bull bar, spotties, winch, aerial, because there's like probably, I don't know, $5,000-6,000 just there. It's got the side brush bars, and then it's got these mirrors, but yeah, look, that's pretty piss poor by Clearview. Apparently a fair few do that, so the other one's even worse. And then it says it's just opened up the beautiful looking canopy. Old mate was a plumber, so it's got all the pack out gear in here. That'll be coming out. This whole canopy's getting sold actually. It's got the old exhaust in there. Let's is it like, it's a well built canopy,
Yeah.
like solid as hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just doesn't, you know,
Doors are heavy.
fully suit it. But it's got all the lights built in. That's cool. I don't even know what's in this. All I know is there's a little fridge and a lithium, and that's it.
So
I
the
don't
other
know
side.
how to work it or
Can we
anything.
open it with the...
Yeah. Ready? Oh, perfect, Adam.
Just like the Chevy. It's
Oh,
like
what?
perfect. Oh, wow. Oh, it's got a stereo.
That's actually pretty good.
What?
Look at that.
That's actually awesome. Inverter, Energized inverter.
It's got an inverter, 240, all your switches. What's this? This is a solar back, like a DC charger. Oh, look
Fire
out.
extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher. It's got the little.
Good, drawers.
What the heck? That's cool.
This for your canopy.
It's actually good.
I'd actually probably keep this. Bushmen do a good fridge.
Yeah, I know, but this is only 65 litre. Holy.
Hey, that's enough for years.
Holy demon.
Fridge.
It's only a 65 litre. I want 130. But this is all carpeted. It says he pulled this up. Well, how'd you do that? Oh, you just pull it. Yeah, the drawers are sweet.
2 speakers up there.
Is there? Oh, yeah, I remember seeing them. Give it some berries, mate.
How do you turn it on?
I have no idea.
Oh, maybe
Oh,
I have to turn it on. so
oh
I
look,
can-
there's more power stuff here.
Oh, hang on. Oh, that's the lights.
That lights.
Yeah, I'll turn that
Oh
on.
my god, she's just flicking stuff.
No, I'll
Alright.
leave the fridge on.
I wanna.
How do you turn the stereo on?
I have no idea, darling. It's the first time I've seen it. What about this? Oh, 13.2 volts, mate. Inverter's on. That's probably going to put power to this now. Sometimes you have to hold these for a while. If you're keen on this canopy, give us a yell, because I'm going to sell it. It's actually better in here than I thought. Sarah's like, you should keep this and put this in the other canopy, but I've got a few other plans.
I like those drawers.
Actually cool. Yeah, that is good. Look. Turn that. You could very easily just go camping in this, like right now, if you had a rooftop. There we go. Rightio, so we're just looking more. It's got power points here, and it's got switches here, and it turns this light on, and this light on, which obviously I'm pretty sure over here is a dimmer. Yep. No, don't know what that does. Oh yeah, it's a dimmer on this one. Toolbox in here. Toolbox. It's actually a very well built canopy. It really is. So if you want to buy it, there you go. It's got a scratch there. It's got a scratch here. A couple of little nicks and stuff out of it. Make an offer. There's the dent I've got to fix. And another one here.
Oh, look, Budgie wants to get in the car.
Ooh, a little fella wants to jump.
You want to have a look, Budgie?
And this is the interior.
Tell everyone what you did to your dog.
Yeah, I know. I already told him, cut his balls off. Well, I didn't. Nasty lady at the doctor did. So, I already bought it with the center console in there. It's got power. And I bought it with the roof console because there's probably a couple of grand you don't have to spend. It's got one stone armrest. It's got all the stereo boxes. It's got a upgraded stereo. It's got good seat covers, and I don't like. Everyone sort of says that the seats are real uncomfortable, but I didn't really find them uncomfortable. But I am looking at just getting new seats to make it look fully sick in here. But all the roof's really nice and clean. It's got 150,000 Ks on it. Drives nicely, full service history. So yeah, over the next couple of months, new canopy goes on in February. I've got it all planned out. I'll show you what to do, and it's going to look bloody awesome because they've got to go. And yeah, It's got that new shaped bonnet. I love the bonnet on the 79s. It's like, I don't know, nicest bonnet out of any car, I reckon. New snorkel will go on. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's it for this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, learnt some stuff, find out a bit about what goes on bloody behind the scenes and what's going on right now. So we'll be back in the boat next week. But yeah, here's the new old car, and see you next week. A massive, massive thank you to our legendary patrons. You guys are bloody awesome. We love ya more than you know. And to the legendary companies who sponsor our show and keep our line ticking along. Cheers, guys.